I used a new set of toolchain webkitting to create a fun mobile app, Stylistic Bird. Only need to record a bird's call AA to analyze the species of the bird, and the graphic knowledge card will pop up. I implemented a Python background service using OpenCode, called a local offline AN model to identify bird audio. The front-end part uses Google Stitch to generate the design draft first. Then import AS Studio to generate the corresponding front-end code using the Gemini 3 model. Use OpenCode to complete local debugging. Finally, use Capacitor to package it into an Android or iOS app.
Here's a quick sponsor message. This AIAPI aggregation platform for domestic and international large models lets you access 500 plus AI model APIs at lower cost and with faster integration. Kling v3 is priced at $0.07, and the NanoBanana 2 costs $0.025 per call. Overall pricing is only 20% to 80% of the official rates, with token costs as low as RMB 0.05 per million. It also offers an online playground, so you can freely use text, image, and video models with unlimited concurrency. If a request fails, you'll be refunded. Just click the link in the video description to go directly there. If you want discounts or run into any issues, join our Discord community for prompt support, or add customer service and send the message 6 for one-on-one assistance. Alright, back to the video.
Hardware tools. I am using this newly released AIAPI computing power book in Moore County. It is equipped with a domestically developed Yangtze River SoC to provide 50 TOPS of AE computing power. There's also 32 gigabytes of unified memory. It can be very competent for development and local AA reasoning work. AIAPI comes pre-installed with a complete AA development toolchain, which can be called directly out of the box. Avoids the challenges of various configuration environments. Greatly improved development efficiency. Very friendly to AA newbies. This video brings a new toolchain webkitting tutorial. Let's take a look at how this new set of development tools works together. I found an avian acoustics on GitHub. The open source AA project that I identified is called Bird Night Analyzer. At the heart of this project is a 5 million parameter convolutional neural network model. We upload an audio of the birds. AA will automatically analyze the tweet fragments and identify the corresponding bird species. Support the world. More than 6,000 bird sounds are recognized. I'm going to develop a backend service first. When a user uploads the audio to the server, you can call the AN model for inference, analyze the audio, and give possible bird results. AI cannot support 50 TOPS AI computing power is completely competent. AI development plus AI offline reasoning work. When it comes to AI development, I think Linux is the most suitable operating system for AI development. Whether it's various frameworks such as TensorFlow Touch, or the compatibility of various open-source large models on Linux must be the best. AIAPI comes with a native Linux operating system. The full development environment of MOSA is preset at the factory. Python VS Code Jupyter Pway Touch. These tools are all out of the box. Ready to use. It also comes with a VLLM inference framework. Completely resolved CUDA version conflicts. Dependent on database crashes and other environment configuration problems. Allow developers to devote all their energy to code logic and creativity. Implementation rather than cumbersome environment debugging. This development of the backend. The AA development tool I use is OpenCode. Let's install OpenCode first. The AIAPI already has built-in Node.js. We just need to copy the npm installation command. Open one. This terminal is pasted back and forth, so the installation is complete. Next, let's configure the model development back. I generally use the Codex model. Enter the command connect to find OpenAI to select the GBT Plus login method. Then open this address in your browser and log in to my GBT Plus subscription account. A greeting was given to a reply so that our model was configured. We see that on AIAPI's Linux operating system, OpenCode is an A programming tool that makes the experience smoother and easier than on Windows and Mac. This also reflects one of the major advantages of command line AA programming tools. Migrate to any platform painlessly. Even without a desktop environment, it can run stably using the command line. Next, enter our prompt. Please implement a backend with Python Fast API. You need to read the document first, provide the post interface to receive, and upload the audio file. What is the CLA tool recognition in the call document? Birds finally returned JSON data, and soon OpenCode was developed. Next, it provides suggestions for subsequent actions. Need to install Python dependencies first, then use commands to start the backend. Finally, you can use the curl command to test it. Here I have prepared a test audio file. Then we use the curl command to call the backend interface. A return result was given, but I see this returning results in the results and inside, without the core data we want. That is the species of this bird. I opened the temporary folder I just ran and took a look. Burl-Nye Tantalizer generates 2 CSV files. The data we want is in the second CSV file. This includes data such as the common name, scientific name, and confidence level of the bird. So I will communicate with AI again. I asked him to use it. The second is that the file name is based on results. The file at the end of the CSV is parsed. This time the result was normal. The name of the bird is included in the JSON. This completes the development of our entire backend. Next, we enter the development of the front-end app, Pabba Shrimp. Recently, a brand new app development process was discovered. We can first use Google Stitch to design the app layout and pages. Then import it into AS Studio. Use the Gemini 3 model to build a web page code that can run from a pie graph. Next, use Capacitor to package the web page's code into one. The entire toolchain of the complete mobile app is free and make full use of Gemini's powerful design and front-end programming capabilities. Let's start by developing a design draft with Stitch. We came to Stitch to input our needs. Design a name called Stylistic Bird. App users record a bird call. What is then AA analyzes? Birds? It is possible that AA will analyze multiple birds with corresponding confidence. The overall design should be aesthetically pleasing. The atmosphere is fresh. I chose the GM93 Pro model and started directly after a few minutes. AA generated the first version of the design for us. It already looks pretty good. Again, I had a few more rounds of conversation with him. Removed some redundant features. Make this design even more concise and fresh. Next, we select these 2 pictures and click the imposter button. Select Export to AS Studio. Continue to mention our needs in AI Studio. Design this blueprint as a mobile phone app because AI Studio is responsible for generating the real front-end code. So here I wrote the format of the backend interface in detail. Then there is a specific description of each bird, as well as pictures and other information. I made it into a dataset and put it directly into the code. Studio generated web code for us that we could run. We can switch the display mode to mobile. Check out how it looks on your phone. Here I download the code directly. Debug it locally. Click on this download button in the top right corner and save it. Next, I created a new folder for the front-end project. Unzip the code we downloaded inside. I use VS Code to open the front-end project. Enter the command impminstall to install the dependencies first. Then imprundev starts the project. You can access this project on the localhost 3000 port. I found several problems. First of all, this record button. Instead of a real recording, it becomes an upload audio file. The second problem is that an error is reported when calling the backend interface. CORS is reported here, which is a cross-domain problem. For cross-domain issues, modifications should be made from the backend. Here we still come to the backend project to open it. OpenCode, I told him there was a cross-domain issue with a browser. Please help me revise it. Then AA added these 3 lines of code. Let's test it again. Now the cross-domain problem is solved. You can now identify the species of birds by uploading an audio file. I added some birds to the code. Image descriptions and other data are then run for testing. The overall process is okay. Next, I open it in the front-end project. OpenCode asked AA to help me fix a few more questions. Start by removing the horn in the upper right corner. The second problem is that the birds shown do not show descriptions. I asked AA to put the text description below the image. The third problem is that this record button should be able to record real recording. Instead of just uploading files, AI completes the repair. We click on this record button, give the browser permission. You can really record. We type the ifconfig command in the ABUK to check it. The IP address in the LAN is 192.168.31.94. Then the background address inside the code. I switched to the address of the LAN. Next, we come to the phone. In the Chrome flag of the phone, whitelist the front-end web address. Because we don't have HTTPS encryption configured, then we can directly in the browser of our phone. Open our front-end page. The development framework I chose here is Capacitor. Developers of apps packaged with web pages for Android or iOS do not need to write native code. Can also make mobile apps that are close to the native experience. A set of web code can be packaged for the whole platform. The mobile app greatly reduces the workload of development. In this video, we will pack an Android app. The first step is to go to the official website of Android Studio. Install the development tool of this Android app first. However, we usually need a Windows operating system to run Android Studio. Now I have AIBook on hand without any effort. Go find another Windows computer. Because AIBook supports Windows and Android virtual machines, it is possible to switch to the Windows development environment with one click. One computing power book handles the development needs of the whole platform. Let's come to AIBook's built-in virtual machine manager. Find the Windows 11 virtual machine to boot directly and connect. Then we go to the homepage of NodeGs and install NodeGzi. The code has been uploaded to GitHub in the Linux system. We came to GitHub. Click here to download the code. Download the code into the Windows virtual machine. Then we download and install the Android Studio installation process in the virtual machine. Just click Next along the way. Let's go to the directory of the front-end project and execute these commands in turn. The first and the second. Here you need to fill in the name of an app. Then click Enter all the way. Third, fourth, fifth. All the orders of the sixth and seventh were executed. The Android Studio project on your computer will automatically open. Requires a lot of dependencies to download. We need to wait patiently for the progress bar in the lower right corner to finish. This Android project requires several more modifications. The first is the stuffy method. Let allow HTTP connections. Next, in a list file, declare 2 required recording permissions. Finally, I added this sentence. Allow background connections for HTTP. We find a build option in the top menu. Generative. After a while, the APK is packaged. Done. The packaged APK is located in the build output SAP debug folder. Copy this APK. Copy it to your phone and install it. Let's test it one last time. In this video, we web-coded a front and back end. Full app More County's new AIRBook computing power. bin was perfectly suited for this development work. ebook pre-made MOSA full set of developments. The environment is greatly reduced. The threshold for AE development, 32 gigabytes of unified high-speed memory, is enough to run all kinds of offline large. The model-native Linux system is closer to AE's production environment. Locally developed AA applications can be seamlessly migrated to production. After using it in the past few days, AIBook has given me a lot of surprises. Domestic chips and domestic development environments already have a very good development experience. It's great to see the big progress of domestic AA hardware. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you for your likes and support us. See you next time.